What's going on, team? Proof here, and welcome to another deck showcase for Duel Masters Plays. And for this showcase, I'm gonna be featuring Water Nature Diamondia Reef, which is a deck that kind of came about from my thought process of trying to put together the previous busted draw engine with the current busted advantage engine in DIAREEF and Diamondia respectively. And word on the street is that Diamondia might get nerfed in the future, so I wanted to get in at least one or two more Diamondia deck showcases exploring what the card can do in different shells before that nerf comes down the pipeline, should it happen. So that's why I want to go ahead and get this one going. So as always, I'm gonna talk about the cards from top left to bottom right, and then get 3 games, then hopefully we win more than we lose. So since the deck is basically 2 engines put together, you have your Snow Fairy base and you have your Cyber Virus base. And for Snow Fairies, we have Hardy Captain Polygon. He's a one mana card, 1 mana Snow Fairy. He says at the end of the turn that he breaks a shield, return it back to your hand. So you use them more for being a 1 mana base for Diamondia, because you can go turn 4 mana Captain into Diamondia, and then use Diamondia's effect and see what you can accumulate resource-wise from there. And then for the other Snow Fairies, we have Sepoyo, which is your Quixotic Hero Swine Snout clone. When another creature comes into play, it gets plus 3,000 powers at the end of turn, and it stacks up as you play more and more creatures, which helps out because, as you can see from the mana curve, we have 24 2-mana creatures. So if you have a lot of mana, you have Sepoyo on the board, you can chain a lot of creatures together to make Sepoyo really massive, to either just trample over a blocker or remove a massive threat that might be threatening your board. And then we have Melissa. She's just a 2-mana 1,000 power fairy. When she dies, she goes to your mana zone instead. So it combos well with Diamondia, because Diamondia will scoop her back up after she dies, so you can play her again. So it's like the gift that keeps on giving. And for the last base Snow Fairy, we have Ripple. And she works the exact same way as Melissa, except she's 4 mana and she's a shield trigger creature. Everything else is the exact same. And then of course we have Diamondia herself. She evolves on your Snow Fairies. When she comes into play, scoop up all your Snow Fairies from your from your graveyard and your mana zone. Put those back into your hand until you have 10 cards in your hand. And for every Snow Fairy you return through that part of the skill, take the top part of your deck and put it into your mana zone. And the reason why people want Diamondia to be tapped is that the mana that goes into your mana zone from the first part of the skill goes in untapped, meaning that you can utilize it immediately to start playing a whole bunch of Snow Fairies or other cards. So if you have more cards in your graveyard than you have in your mana zone, you effectively will accelerate mana to have more mana available than you would have had otherwise, to keep playing some more stuff. As for the Cyber Virus base, you might remember these from my set 2 videos. We have Steam Star, which is just a 2-mana 1,000 power vanilla virus. Kelp Candle, the 2-mana 1,000 power blocker. When it blocks, draw a card. And then we have Astral Reef, evolves on top of Cyber Viruses. When it comes into play, draw 3 cards. So the idea is just to combine the 2 advantage engines, just draw a bunch of cards, accumulate a bunch of cards in your hand, swarm the board with a bunch of creatures, and beat your opponent down. And then to fill out the rest of this deck, we just have Spiral Slider and Aqua Surfer, just be able to bounce our opponent's creatures and get little threats out the way temporarily. So the idea is just to be really fast, aggressive. The downside to this deck is that all your bases, all your other creatures outside of your evolution creatures are really small and puny. So if you draw the bait side and not the evolutions, you just have a whole bunch of weak creatures that your opponent can very easily deal with. So hopefully we don't run into that, but that's what science is for. So just gonna hop into some games. Alright, we're going second, which isn't great. Maybe we get the dream curve though. Okay. We are really close to having the dream curve. The dream curve is playing a Snow Fairy and then playing Captain as turn 1. Turn 2, playing a water card and then playing a Cyber Virus. and then turn 3 we play a second Snow Fairy, and then we play Diamondia on top of Captain, scoop up the 2 Snow Fairies, add mana, and then play DIAREEF directly on top of the Cyber Virus. So we are 1 card away from the dream progression. So bless ups for that. I just need a Snow Fairy. That's not Diamondia. That's important. It can't be Diamondia, otherwise it doesn't work, because Diamondia can't scoop herself back up from her skill. That's something I forgot to mention from the intro. Come on. No! So close. So close. Alright, what I'm gonna do here. I wanna hold on to this. I'm gonna play this for now. This being in the Spiral Slider and this being DIAREEF. I'm gonna hold on to the Spiral Slider for their own Snow Fairies, especially Sapoyo, because Sapoyo is probably the biggest early threat. Whoa, not bad. If I don't trigger, if I don't activate the opponent's trigger here, I think I want to attack with Polygon here, because then it comes back to hand safely. No, I'll pause. I'm scared. I don't want to trigger a Terror Pit or something before I activate Diamondia. Almost had the dream, the hype curve. So close, so very close. Oh, they're playing that version. What's that card? Primal Scream? Yeah. Primal Scream puts the top 4 cards of your deck into your graveyard, and then return a creature back from your graveyard back to your hand. The idea is that they're going to set up a whole bunch of Snow Fairies for Diamondia to return. Personally, I don't like that version of the deck. I think it's painfully slow, but some people enjoy it. So I put Ripple in the mana because it's just free advantage, free acceleration. Because I'm going to return 2 Snow Fairies back, and I believe I have a 2 mana 1 in there. No, I don't. I got 3 mana left. I'll hold. I could, in theory, evolve this, but my hand is already big enough as it is. Go with the bigger side first. At this rate, they're not going to have hand space to return all these Snow Fairies back with Diamondia. Captain. Yup. Is there a way for him to play Petrova this turn? Return 3. Return 2. I mean, they could play Petrova if they have it. But I don't think this deck has it, because I think they play Light for Holy Eye. I don't know if they play Light for Petrova. I feel like if he had Petrova, he would have just slammed it down to not have to deal with the trade. Ah, I see. Capitan. So I'm gonna return 2, 3 back. So then this is gonna cost 4. Turn 3, have 4 left over. I can bounce both of these back. Actually, I can bounce this first and then bounce Diamondia. It's gonna get destroyed from hand size. Good play. Good plan. I love when I make a play when the beat drops like that. Then bounce this. Then I put some at 10 cards in hand. And then bounce this one. It gets automatically destroyed from hand size. So now I don't have to worry about a follow-up Diamondia unless they have a third one in hand. Oh, there's Petrova. So they're down to 1 more Diamondia, and they just milled. Yep. That worked out. That worked out really well. Okay. We're going second again. Oh, again, a near perfect progression. We're so close once again. I just need to draw a non-Diamondia Snow Fairy once again. I want to do it one time before the video's over. We're not quite. Come on. No. No. It would have failed anyway. Them's the break sometimes, you know. That's fine.
You know what time it is.
Wow. Yep. Had a feeling. Wow. 3 locomotor in the top 10 cards of their deck. But they're also down 2 Terrapit and an Aqua Surfer. Aqua Surfer can't do anything to me. Is this old Aquan Demon? Oof. Oh, I know the pain. I know the feeling, my man.
I'm always pursued because of what I pursue. That's greatness, yeah, I gotta make it, I got things to lose. When I get in my groove, boy, you ain't get in my groove. Me, XL and Hoover, way too fireball. When this joint drop, you gotta call control.
Top deck Astro Reef. Call your shots, people. And then get this into a spiral slider. No? Okay. Alright, so I know he has Borges in his hand, which reduces 3,000 power and below, or reduce something by 3,000 power, which means my Astral Reef is dead next turn if I don't attack. Anyway, if I attack here, he can use Borges to remove it. So I'm gonna attack with Astral Reef and then see if he blocks it. If he doesn't, then I'm not gonna attack with Diamondia. If he does block it, or I'm sorry, yeah. If he doesn't block, I'm not gonna attack. If he does block it, then I still might not attack anyway. But either way, Astral Reef is gonna die. But this at the very least protects my Diamondia for a turn.
I don't wanna front, I just wanna see you. Please give me a sign, yeah.
So that's my third Astral Reef. I've seen 2 Diamondia. That's fine. I'm pretty sure you top decked that.
Why you presenting games I don't wanna play? I've been on my grind, I just wanna let it. Life is complicated, but I found in you something simple I can wrap my head around it. Be my lady, cause you keep on around it. You see all the women in my DMs, it's astounding. You ain't gotta worry about a thing around it. Yeah, I say any truth that I wanna say.
If I do top deck Diamondia, I'm getting back 1, 2, 3, 4 bodies.
I would choose you, baby. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see you. Please give me a sign.
I don't think I'm winning this game by being passive though.
Please give me a sign.
And then if Ripple dies and if I draw a Diamondia, it'll come back. Yep, there's Balam. How many surfers have I seen? 1, 2.
I don't wanna front, I just wanna see you. Please give me a sign if you wanna come through.
Don't want to bounce Balam back to my opponent's hand. If I bounce it, he's gonna go up to 9 mana. He could play Borges and Death Mori in the same turn. Opponent's likely going to use Borges on my Cyber Virus here. Wait, course him back. Aquan. Interesting. I don't want to return this because he doesn't have to replay it to remove my my Steam Star, which means future cards are going to have to deal with the fact that he's around. Like, my opponent has to load up their board and win in one turn to beat me at this point. They might be too afraid to move before seeing like all my, all my Aqua Surfers and stuff like that. That's fine. Sick draws. Looks like we've lost. That's gonna triple break, and then even if I hit like, if I hit exactly 2 surfers and a spiral slider, then I can knock out 1, 2, 3. His board's full, so unless he has another Balam, he can't remove my Steam Star without a spell, of course. I think the card that turned the tide the most was that first break Locomotiver. If I can go double Surfer or double removal, I still have a chance. Nope, no longer a chance. Ah, so close. So close. Yeah, I think my opponent seeing... Did they revive? When did they revive a Locomotiver? I thought I saw like 3 of them really fast. I must have missed it. But them hitting that first shield Locomotiver like really disrupted what I was trying to do. So I had like less of my evolutions in hand. I think if I broke the shields in any other order, I would have had a much better shot of surviving. But that's okay. Alright, last game. Going second. I was hoping to go first. If I get the turn 3 Dia progression Dream Curve going first, it's pretty much just game over at that point. Alright, we have the progression if I draw great. I didn't draw great. Well, I have 2 more draws for it. But my opponent is playing a potential counter deck. And seeing 2 surfers early, heartbreaking. Dragons. Alright, I'm gonna play this such that if I draw Astral Reef next turn, I can summon it. And if I summon Diamondia, then that's also equally good. So I'm leaving myself open to either route. Nope. Alright. Gotta be aggressive now.
Oh no.
Plop that in. Play this. Play this. And then unless they have like some one-sided removal, the kelp candles protect my Sapoyo. And they also operate being if I top deck either evolution, I'll be in a good spot. Don't you do it. Don't you have the technology? Uh-oh. I'm one turn away from Aqua Surfer. That's helpful. Popple. Not Popple. Ripple. Please. What to do? I think that's my third Aqua. No, it's still my second one. Just gotta keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Uh-oh. That's no good. So I don't think this deck plays evolutions. They took out the evolution dragons to play more and more Dozark and Galzak. With Coco on the board, he can probably play. Yeah, he can play this into one of these if he so chooses, or play two Zolvils. Interesting. I'd rather trade the dragon in. Get a draw. Because it was dead anyway. Oh, that's what I feared. Another one? Oof. Oof. Mama, help me. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. So that's gonna triple break. Okay, okay. Gotta pop that one back. Otherwise I was dead. We have a chance. We have a chance. Alright, so can't think too long. Play this as mana. Play this. Play this. Animations, don't mess me up. Return 7, charge 7. Casual. Play this, cause why not? Just to make a point, just to show that that was crazy. All right, off principle. I'm dead next turn anyway. And then swing with this one to play around burst shot. Got there. We got there. Oh man. Oh, clutch that one out. Clutch that one out. And we're gonna end this one on plat 3. That felt good. Shout outs to Surfer for coming through for your boy in the end. I should have went with Polygon first just to give Surfer the honor to try to win the game since he clutched it out for me. But that'll do it for the deck. My verdict of the deck is that it's not that great just because you have so many small things trying to come together into a cohesive whole. But it was interesting to try to combine the two together. If I had the dream curve, that would have been great to get on camera, but I didn't, unfortunately. In terms of where I would probably put the deck, I probably wouldn't put it above any other Diamondia decks, but it was fun to try it out. So hopefully you enjoy. If you enjoy, leave a like down below. Come check out the Twitch channel so you can catch me doing these live and interact with me while I do them. And yeah, as again, hope you enjoy. And until the next one, peace. Be easy.